bro, just hold on, chill, just go home. They don't want you in there.
The last-minute plea to a driver accused of plowing his U-Haul van into a crowd of people outside a bar in Encinitas early this morning. Several people were hospitalized. Good evening, I'm Vanessa Van Hefty. We have team coverage tonight on this. We start with 10 News reporter Natay Holmes, who spoke to a man that helped restrain the driver until deputies arrived.
The bystander says this is something he never expected to happen here in Encinitas. He used to work at the Saloon Bar and he jumped into action so this driver wouldn't hurt anyone else.
To see that, it's pretty horrifying, man.
Bandages wrapped around his arm and blood stains left on his shoes. The bystander, who only wants to be identified as Michael, tells us what he saw inside of the Saloon Bar.
This guy, he was really belligerent, really drunk. Bartenders and the bouncers, they noticed, so they tried to escort him out. And I guess he decided to get real aggressive.
At that point, Michael says the man left, but came back 5 minutes later.
He got more aggressive towards them, and he ended up attacking one of them.
He says the bouncers restrained the man until he calmed down, then let him go. A short time later, he came back in his U-Haul van.
Surprisingly, him being that drunk, he was able to drive down the little sidewalk path right there and hit the door. But there was a lot of people in front of shelter.
The sheriff's department says 3 people were seriously hurt in front of the shelter restaurant next door to the bar. But Michael says it was a struggle for bouncers to get the man out of the van.
They're trying to get him out of the car because it starts getting real smoky. I don't know if it was an instinct or whatever the case was, but I ran to the back window and I broke the window. And as soon as I broke the window, I unlocked the back door.
This made a way for bouncers to pull the man out and hold him until deputies arrived. Michael says he wouldn't call himself a hero, but
just for him to not hurt anybody else is also a great feeling.
Natay Holmes, 10 News.
And we move now to 10 News reporter Rena Nakano, who is live outside that bar. Rena, some longtime residents pretty stunned about what happened there this morning.
Yeah, absolutely, Vanessa. You know, they were telling us that, of course, this is a bar, so things can get some pretty loud and rowdy. But what happened yesterday / this morning was completely out of left field. A missing H and a boarded up door. That's what's left of the nightmare that happened early Sunday morning just outside Shelter Cocktail Lounge and Daily Double Saloon in Encinitas.
Probably, one of the more notorious places in town.
Longtime resident Paul Gagliardo says this one sleepy stretch of Highway 101 can get very rowdy, especially on weekends. Recently, he's seen many fights and people getting arrested for DUIs at this very spot. San Diego Sheriff's deputies say at around 1:20 a.m., 28-year-old Christian Davis intentionally plowed his rented U-Haul van into a crowd of people standing outside the Saloon Bar. This after witnesses say he was kicked out for being too drunk. 3 people are hospitalized with serious injuries and 2 people were treated for minor injuries. Davis was booked into Vista Detention Facility on 4 felonies, including 3 counts of attempted murder and 1 count of attempted escape. A startling reality for residents who say this is no longer the sleepy beach town it once was.
I cross these streets all the time, and I guess I'll be watching my back a lot more now than I used to.
Now we asked the owner of both Shelter and the Saloon to see if we can see their surveillance video that you see up there, but they told us it's the same person. He told us that he has no comment and no video to show us. Now, as for Davis, we know that he is not eligible for bail and that his arraignment is scheduled for Tuesday. Reporting live out here in Encinitas tonight, I'm Rena Nakano, 10 News.
Rena, thank you.